Talk is Cheap is about to come on. I love Rhonda Corey. Everything I've ever learned about how to be a superstar, I've learned by watching Rhonda Corey. She's amazing. She's so amazing, even though she drugs a door.
Welcome to Talk is Cheap, the show where laughter speaks louder than words. I'm your host, Rhonda Corey, and I am excited to introduce to you some of my funny and interesting friends. So sit back, relax, and let's start the show. Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. In the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.
Hello and welcome to Talk is Cheap. Yes, we are here at episode 76 and it is cold here in Rhode Island. And we were just talking about that in the behind the green room. I don't know. Anyway, backstage, whatever. We were just talking about it and it's really cold here, but we have some people. We have someone here from Florida tonight. Yeah, she's here bragging about how warm it is, whatever. So Susan Sussman is with us tonight. We have Bob J, both very funny, and Ace Aceto is back. Chef Boy Aceto is back. And so, of course, we have our amazing scorekeeper. And yes, you guys, don't you worry. The Chewy Cam is here. Chewy has had his quiet moments. And so people are saying that we drug the dog. We don't drug the dog. This is just like a little relaxing aid. Look, a calming aid. It says it right on there, calming aid. And it has melatonin in it. People take that all the time. I'm not drugging my dog, but want to see how happy he is right now? Okay. There he is. There's the Chewy Cam. He's just taking a little nap. That's all. He's fine. He's perfectly fine. We don't want him up for the show because when he's up for the show, he ruins the show. Okay. He's cute when he's sleeping. It's not like a child. Anyway, we have such a fun show for you. I'm so excited. Let's see who's here. I don't know why I talk like that, but I just feel like the need to do it. I don't know. Michelle Van Dusen says, yay, showtime. That's right. It is showtime. And it's because we have a show. Okay. Tom Hoyes says, happy Tuesday. Tom, we're so glad you're here. Oh my goodness. Steve's here all the way from Spain. He says, hi, Ron. Tonight, we're both awake. Does that mean you're both awake, mean the two of us? Yeah, I know. I fall asleep sometimes on the couch. And anyway, but Steve, so excited you're here. Michelle says she has ice in Oklahoma. Yeah, that's not fun. Michelle Krajecki. She wants to know if people can use the quiet moments. It's not recommended. However, I don't know. I've never tried it myself. Chewy seems to love it. We're glad you're here, Michelle. Michelle is the reason that Bob J is here. So thank you, Michelle, for that. We're excited. Fran, oh, my girl Fran's here. She says hi. We love Fran. Fran watches with her son. Her son's a huge Talk is Cheap fan. So we're happy that you're here. We're happy that you're watching. And it's going to be a fun show. It's a very different show tonight. We have all kinds of surprises in store for you. So we are going to get started, you guys. I am going to bring up my co-host for the night. He's known as the man of 999 voices. He does impressions of famous celebrities and cartoon characters. He was voted best up-and-coming comic in Vegas, and he's performed on cruises, and now to make his whole career, he's here on Talk is Cheap. Please welcome the very funny Bob J, everybody.
Hey.
Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, there's the audience.
There's the audience.
How are you, Bob? You're
doing all right.
Calling from I put you in California, Chicago, right?
Yeah, suburb of Algonquin, which is Native American for we need another strip mall.
And so what's your weather been like? Not too warm.
Beautiful, -28. Come on.
Oh, gosh.
February. This is awesome.
So if it's -28, what does it feel like? The wind chill factor? Like it feels like you have no appendages? What is it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
You know, like when you walk outside and the wind hits you, you turn into the Tin Man without oil.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Like that is cold. I've visited New Hampshire when it's been like ridiculously cold like that. And you get out of your car and okay, this is kind of gross, but like everything in your nose freezes. Like I've never, it's the weirdest experience ever. It's just ridiculously cold. So,
I love it. Chicago.
Yeah. Do you like the cold weather though, Bob? Do you?
Not really.
Okay.
No, but you just get used to it. I mean, that's all we got is hot, cold.
Yeah.
And been to Duluth before. You ever been to Duluth?
No, I've never been to Duluth.
Oh yeah, that's really they're like -60 and stuff like that.
Oh, you must not even be able to walk out of your house.
Pretty much. To them though, if it's -28, they're in t-shirts and shorts.
That's
They're
great.
like, oh Christ, it's hot out here today. Take that jacket off. What's wrong with you?
So let me ask you this, because I know here, like in the 50s, people like seriously in the 50s and maybe high 50s or whatever, they do wear shorts and t-shirts. Like, I'm like, what is wrong with you people? I can't. I am like, it has to be like nice and toasty for me to put on, a t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah, I'm a wuss too. Yeah, I definitely. Since I got older, and plus I never know what the weather's going to be like, so I designed my own clothing. Like half of me has shorts and t-shirts, and the other half I have a long sleeve and snow pants. Whatever way I'm facing. Oh, it's nice out. I'm walking this way.
Oh, that's a good idea. I layer. I'm like a 95-year-old woman. I always have a sweater with me because you never know if you're going to walk into a place and it's like, well, when you used to be able to walk into places, remember that? And they would be like crazy air conditioned, And so I hate that. I hate like going into a restaurant and you can't even relax because it's so cold. Anyway, I'm a baby.
It's worse when you wear glasses because you're constantly fogging up. You come outside and you get inside the heat, it's all fogged up, and I got to wait 20 minutes just to see the menu. It's ridiculous, but what are we gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Hey, Dina is from Oklahoma, and she's former Chicagoan. How do you say a Chicagoan? How do you pronounce that?
Chicago.
Yeah,
Chicago.
And she remembers how cold it was. And Fran says that Duluth is freezing right now. All those Minnesotans are.
Yeah, hey there. They love that though. They go out there on their shanties and do that ice fishing, don't you know?
No, I wasn't born here. I was born in a very warm state. And that's why my blood knows. It knows that I don't belong in this weather. I don't know. It's all right. It's beautiful here in the summer, though. Rhode Island has gorgeous, gorgeous summers. So I have to say that. But the winters, no thanks. The snow.
Yeah, I've never been to Rhode Island. Do you have a zoo?
We do have a zoo. You've heard?
I heard like 2 animals or something, is it?
No, no. We actually have a lovely zoo. We have the Roger Williams Park Zoo, and we used to have we don't anymore. We used to have one of those polar bears, like swam and get to see
Yeah.
them. Yeah, we had one of those. How's that? Fancy.
Well, polar bears are our Uber drivers right now in Chicago.
Well, everybody needs to work. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? So have you been performing out there, Bob, a little bit in Chicago? What's been going on there with the scene, with the comic scene?
I just did a show. Well, when my agent booked me, he said they're doing a show at the Super Bowl, and I was like, "No way!" And it's in Peru, and I'm going, "Wait a minute, something's not right here." But yeah, it was this LaSalle, Peru, a bowling alley. So my career's booming now. I'm telling you. In between, like when you got like customers or get ordering drinks, I have to run out and set the pins real quick and then back on stage and do another set.
Well, that's awesome. Did you get you should have gotten a little side pay then? I don't know if, for setting up the pins.
No, just working in Peru, that is your side pay.
Too funny. Hey, Eric says, "Oh, Eric. Hi, Rhonda. Your fans in Westfield, Indiana." I am going to visit Indiana, Eric, pretty soon. You watch. I am. I cannot wait to travel. I'm just going to go places. Not even I don't care if I'm invited or not. I'm just going to show up because I can't wait to travel. I cannot wait. I'm just going a little insane,
Yeah, go as a mask inspector. That's all. Just show up.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Dina says, so she's in Oklahoma, Lake Michelle, and it's 11 degrees there. Almost shorts weather. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, thank you. No, wait. I'm a summer girl. Plus I'm so pale. I'm so white because I haven't had any sunshine. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Plus, you're doing we're looking at your backdrop. I'm guessing you're probably doing the show in an IKEA somewhere.
No, this is my living room. People always say stuff about this. Let me see. I have to lift this up a little bit, actually. Yep, I just changed my shelves back. It had Christmas, kind of wintry, and I was like, nope, I don't want wintry stuff. So actually, this is the only part of my my living room. Everything else is a mess. That's what I tell everybody. This is the only clean part. We keep it clean for the show. So yeah, I could do stand-up comedy in the airports, Fran. That's a good idea. So it's not bad. Hey, know, I don't know if you know this or not, but we have a comic that has turned chef in Rhode Island out of desperation because he's so used to being on stage, you know what I mean? And then we had no more stages. So he created a cooking show. And so he's been doing comedy since 1989. He's worked with Jim Gaffigan, Jeff Dunham, Jim Brewer, Brian Regan. He's a name dropper is what I'm saying. That's the kind of guy he is. But he has a great cooking show on Facebook. We call him Chef Boyacito. Please welcome Ace Aceto. I should say welcome back.
Yeah, and
I don't know. You've got a pretty good record there on being on our show.
I do. I'm very, very lucky. I appreciate it.
We love you. That's why we love having you. I love working with you. I miss working with you and sharing the stage with you. We have a lot of fun when we get to do that, but we're kind of sharing the stage right now.
I know. That's all right. As long as we get to do something,
We get to do something, right? We're trying to make the best out of it. And at least we get to hang out a little bit. And I had the opportunity to meet Bob. I wouldn't have met Bob, otherwise. So that's kind of cool. Karen is watching, I believe, from California. Karen's watching from California, and she's getting a pedicure, which
Oh,
that's, she's living the life is what she's doing.
and I'll bet you it's a lot warmer there.
It's probably a tad bit warmer
Mhm.
in sunny Cal. Yeah. You were just in Florida, right, Ace? You were just in
Yes.
Florida?
Yep, went down there for just a long weekend, Thursday to Sunday. Average was between 75 and 80 degrees every day. It was beautiful. I did not want to come back to this snow.
Now, so you missed the snowstorm?
We landed at the tail end of the snowstorm. So probably like 7:30 on Sunday night we landed, and the snow was just wrapping up.
Oh,
I made it in time to shovel.
yeah. Good for you. So you
Yeah.
came home and had to shovel everything.
Yep.
Oh, yuck.
Ace,
Yeah.
Hank Hill here. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, how's it going there, Hank? It's Peter Griffin here. What's going on?
Hey, Peter. Well, what the heck? I gotta know, whatever you're making, are you using propane or charcoal?
Well, actually, it's air. I'm using
Air?
an air fryer.
What the heck is that?
Well, I don't know. It's like a big toaster. They got the coils inside, and then the air kind of fries around, and it cooks stuff really quick.
I bet Bobby probably knows. He goes to that home ec place all the time. I don't know what the heck is wrong with that boy.
Yeah, I got one of those too. My kid Stewie.
Hey, Peter, Sylvester Stallone here. That air frying thing you're using there, what are you cooking today?
Well, if you really want to know, I'm making asparagus.
I told you
Making
guys
what?
you had no idea, but we have a lot of special guests.
Special is one way of saying it.
Special being the word. We have a lot of special guests tonight, and you never know when they're going to show up or when they're gonna come out. So Ace, what are you making? What are you making?
All right. So I am making asparagus in the air fryer, and it is one of the simplest recipes I've ever found. Very, very easy. So first, I'll show you. I have a bunch of asparagus, and if you notice when you go to a restaurant and you get asparagus, it doesn't quite look the same as when you go to the supermarket. It looks a little shorter, and I don't know if you realize this, but they always cut the bottoms off because the last thing you want is the stringy stuff at the bottom, the stalk. Mm-hmm. And I found this little trick. So instead of cutting with a knife, all you do is just bend it, and where it snaps is the proper place. Everything below here is going to be stringy and not what you want to eat, and anything above that. So I did most of it, but I'll show you. Just snap them. And where it snaps is where you want it to be. And you can do it at a time.
That's a good little tip. I didn't know that. Did any of you guys know that out there? That's amazing.
Oh yeah, I knew that's how you're supposed to prepare your asparagus. You're supposed to snap them in half, and that way, like if other people show up and you didn't know, hey, I got extras, so I'll just break them up in little bitty pieces, so you're all safe.
Well, that's the thing, you want to just snap it like a neck,
What are you doing now, Bruce Willis?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I love it. That's good. That's pretty good,
So what did you just do?
So I just put a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
All right. Now you don't have to measure it, just enough to coat it, and then some fresh ground pepper.
Okay.
A little salt. And then you're just going to toss that. And the only ingredient you're going to keep off to the side is grated Parmesan cheese. You only add that in the last minute.
Okay.
So that's it. Just toss this around in a bowl.
That's it.
You put it into the air fryer, which has been preheated for 1 minute. Spread it around so that it's even. Pop it in, set it at 400 for 7 minutes,
Okay.
and that's it.
That is
After
awesome.
7 minutes,
Yeah.
once this goes off at 7 minutes, I'm gonna take the basket out. I'm gonna put a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese on it, pop it in for 1 more minute, and it comes out delicious. In fact, I actually made this a little bit earlier for my kids. We had steak and baked potato and some of this, and my daughter one of my daughters was already eyeing this, saying, "What is that for?" And I said, "That's for the show later." She said, "Well, can I come down and have it as a snack after?" I said, "Absolutely." So
Wow, it
yeah.
must be good. So it's only olive oil. Like you didn't put
Yeah.
like you didn't coat it or you didn't put
Just
any like breading on it because
no.
like to me now that's what makes a vegetable is
Yeah. Well, the interesting thing is my son, my 16-year-old son, hates green vegetables.
yeah.
But he actually eats this.
Really?
So and like I said, it's very simple. It's literally olive oil, salt, pepper, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese at the end. And that's it. Very, very easy, simple.
Wow. So I guess you could do that with a lot of other vegetables too, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you could do a lot of vegetables in the air fryer. I mean, I've seen a lot of memes on the internet about, how it's the difference between your 20s and then when you get older and how excited you get over an air fryer. I really have gotten excited over this air fryer. I make wings in this, buffalo wings, teriyaki wings. You just basically you air fry them and then you put whatever sauce you want to put on them, or you could do a dry rub first if you want. But it cooks anything. I think on one of the shows I actually did the Nutella crescent rolls, right?
You did do Nutella crescent rolls, yeah.
So that's a great little dessert to be able to make. There's just so many uses for an air fryer. It's and you don't have to fire up your full oven.
Yes.
In it.
I actually have one. I got one on a Black Friday special, and I use it for everything. It's an oven air fryer, so it's a little bit different, but I love it.
Yeah.
You warm up things; they don't get like icky and soggy. Fran said she loves her air fryer and she uses it all the time. Well, here's a good recipe for you.
Even if you don't like asparagus, try
I don't.
this.
So I don't like asparagus, but I've been trying to incorporate more vegetables. Are you an asparagus guy, Bob?
You mean Sly?
Slide. Sorry.
I was gonna ask Ace if you can do the same thing like you're preparing the asparagus. If you can do that with zucchini.
Zucchini, yeah, absolutely. You could do that with zucchini.
How do you snap it in half those?
I think any vegetable will, as long as you coat it a little bit in olive oil and salt and pepper, I think you can pretty much do any vegetable in the air fryer. And the great thing about it is, I've made asparagus in the oven. It takes, even at 350, it might take, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And with this, it's literally 7 minutes. We're already down to 3 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 more minutes to go. So.
Dina was let's see. Dina wants to know what's a good air fryer.
So the one that I have is the Power XL. And I mean, they're all good. What I would say is depending on the size of your family. So for me, it's myself and my 3 kids. So I needed a decent size air fryer. So I got a 7.5 quart. That's why it looks like this monstrous thing. They come in 2.5 quart, 5 quart, but this is the 7.5 quart. I'd say for a family of 4 or 5, you want to at least get the 7.5 quart.
How is it with cauliflower, Brussels sprouts?
Yep.
Or that kind of stuff.
I actually did roasted cauliflower in this, and then tossed it in buffalo sauce. So if you've ever gone to a restaurant where they have roasted, buffalo cauliflower as an option besides chicken, it comes out great in here. Just like I said, coat it a little bit with oil, with olive oil, put it in 7 minutes, comes out, and then you just toss it in the buffalo sauce or whatever kind of sauce you want to have it with.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Steve says, I have an amazing air fryer. I'm going to have to rock this for sure. I know that sounds like a really simple one. Yeah, and you guys, you can like incorporate whatever vegetables. Fran was saying summer squash.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great idea. You know what? We are going to keep the show rolling. I know you're going to bring up your we'll let you cook, but we are going to bring up our next comic. She's performed at a variety of venues throughout the US, including Bonkers Comedy Clubs and the Orlando Improv and the infamous Dangerfields in New York City. Thank God she got a chance to do that since it's no longer here anymore. That's kind of sad. Please welcome to the show, Susan Sussman.
Hi.
Hey, Susan. Now, Susan, we're a little jealous because, and it's
It's
at
freezing in Orlando. It's 68.
68 degrees.
68 degrees. It was 86 this afternoon.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous right now.
Ace, I just want to know, can I dry my socks in the air fryer? You know, just in case they're
Only ankle socks. You can't get full. You can't get full knee socks in these.
put a little pepper, a little salt.
Yeah, a little salt, a little pepper, a little oil. Not too much.
Christy wants to say hi. Hi, Christy. Christy Byers. Dina says, yay, Susan. You remember Dina? So Susan and I actually met at the Clean Comedy Challenge. Get this, Bob J, in Chicago. It was in Aurora. So we got to meet there.
That
In
was
the
cool.
summer? Was it summertime? Was it warm or was it like this?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
June
it
or
was.
July. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. I've gone a couple of times. So I think the time, it was 2017 maybe when you were there, right? You weren't there were you there 2018? No, 2017.
Yeah, that's the year we moved down to Florida.
Okay.
So I couldn't go. Yeah, it was I think it was 2017. A lot
Yeah.
of good people. Yeah.
That was really fun.
Nice. Yeah. So I'm in Orlando and I paid my dues, people. I used to live in northern Minnesota for 8 years. So trust me, I know what -40 is. Yeah. My husband used to teach at the university up there and they had tunnels to the students from the dorm to the building. So the students didn't have to get put on winter clothes to go to class. A lot of the classes, they would wear shorts and t-shirts.
Wow.
They go from the dorm through the tunnel to the class. It's crazy.
So Ace, I saw you just did something. What did you just do?
Sorry, I was trying to be quiet.
No, that's okay.
So all I did was that was done for 7 minutes. I pulled the basket out and I just put some grated Parmesan cheese on top. And now I'm just melting that for 1 minute. I put it back in for 1 minute at 400 and that should come out and be delicious.
That's awesome. Look, you guys, see, you don't just get funny here on Talk is Cheap. Recipes, you get weather reports, you get the chewy cam. I mean, but tonight you're going to get something really extra special. You have no idea because we have something special coming up. So I'm excited for that. As a matter of fact, I think I know you guys, we have a special game to play tonight, but you guys can't play it because of your condition. You both have
Condition?
a condition. So you're not able to play, but you have subs, right? You have subs that
Yes.
are going to be standing in for you. You do too, Susan, right?
Right.
You have
Yeah.
a substitute, so that's good. Let's talk to you for one more minute before we let you go, Susan. And how's the comedy scene there in Florida? Are people doing shows there, or?
Well, people are doing shows now. I'm not. Have high risk, and as I say, my life's more important than a punchline right now. Yeah. I had my first shot about 2 weeks ago, and I turned purple and I started twitching a little, but I'm good now. You know, Not bad. I hear the second one might be worse, so stay tuned. It's the scene is happening. A lot of, it's a good time because the people that started maybe a year or two ago, are moving up pretty quickly, whereas I'm just, watching them get better. But I'm okay. I've been doing videos with my character and a friend of mine doing it on Zoom, and I've learned a lot how to make videos now, and you just gotta just rolling with the punches. So
I get it.
But
Yeah.
in Florida, I mean, the last show I did was March 11th. It's crazy. And last time I was in stage in August, I did 2 Zoom shows. Never again. Maybe I will, but I don't know. I really, if I don't have to, I did one show for the Villages. I don't know if you know about the Villages, retirement community. It's about 14 square miles and still growing. And I said to these people, it was a group called the Amazing Jewish Women. They had 50 people. And I asked before I did it, do they have Zoom experience? And they said, yes, we do. And this was a paid job. So this is a good one. All right. So I get on there, right? And they wanted to mute it, everybody. I said, no. I want to hear people laughing, right? You want to hear them laugh. So she unmuted everybody, and there's 2 pages. There's 2 screens of people. So I was trying to. It's not like you can play to a crowd when you have to turn the page.
Right.
It's ridiculous. All right, so there I am doing my thing. I started with COVID jokes and Zoom jokes and stuff. And all of a sudden, I hear these men's voices talking in the background. Right, so the group is a women's group, but their husbands are talking to them, trying to guide them through Zoom. And all the women are yelling at them. Esther, put it on mute. I don't know how. So it was like, tell your husband to shut up. Okay. I don't know how. So the host mutes everybody. And there I am doing jokes, and these people are like, they're smiling. And then you got the people that don't have their real face. They put like their passport photo up there. I mean, it was, and they're just constantly smiling like this, and they're not moving. So finally, I just said, unmute everybody. We'll deal with it. So what's going on? Esther's husband decides to unload the dishwasher while I'm trying to tell jokes. And all of a sudden we hear these pots and pans clanging. And all the women are going, Esther, tell your husband to shut up. And it was just so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I would like to see that. Do you have a recording of that?
And then finally, I did 40 minutes. I was supposed to do 30, but with only interruptions. And then someone says, anybody have any questions for Susan? This lady goes, tell some COVID jokes. I told them 40 minutes ago.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I would like to see that show. I think I'd pay money just to see the whole thing, because that's where the comedy lies. All right, you guys, I know you have to step out, Bob and Susan. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see your replacements very shortly to play the game. So, all right, bye for now.
Bye-bye. Bye, Chewy.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
That's funny.
Oh, I would love to see that show. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've done a couple of Zoom shows, but one of them was it really wasn't a show. It didn't end up being a show. It was there's a woman out in Worcester, Mass, that does a thing called the S-Faced Comedy Show, where everyone drinks. And you have to actually blow into a breathalyzer and be legally drunk in order to get up on stage. This was pre-COVID. A lot of fun. You know, you have to have a designated driver. You can't drive. You have to sign a release making sure that you have a designated driver who's not drinking that night. But it's so much fun. So she tried to do it on Zoom, and it really just turned into all of us playing drinking games. I don't know if the audience was laughing at all, but we had fun. And then I did 2 sets for the Boston Comedy Festival, closing out 2 of the nights. While the judges were judging, I went up and did like 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And that was good. Those Zoom shows were good because you had a lot of people because they were there rooting on their friends. So it wasn't as bad, but I've heard a lot of kind of like Susan's, war story of people, they're not on mute, then they're yelling at their kids to empty the dishwasher or get something out of the sink, or
Right.
it doesn't end up turning out the way you want. You kind of have to level set your expectations. It's not going to be like being in front of a live audience.
Yeah. I have too, and it's definitely different. The timing is a whole different thing.
Yeah. You almost have to treat it like a theater show, where you say your joke and then wait for the laugh, because you have to wait for it to get through the whole audience and then come back to you. And that's kind of what the Zoom shows are. If you are fast, that was the mistake I made on the first show.
Yeah.
I was too, my act is very quick
Right.
moving. And you can't be like that on a Zoom show. You have to slow the pace down and make it almost like a TV set or a theater set.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole different ball game, that's for sure. I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's almost a little like an open mic, because you're not hearing the laughter like you would at a normal show,
Right.
when you're in front of an audience. It's definitely a whole different scene, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
How's
This
your
is-
asparagus?
This is done if you want to see it.
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right. So this is,
Oh, wow.
so that's it. It's like I said, it's a very simple recipe. I'm going to try some.
I love the way I lean over my computer, like I'm going to look into the bowl.
The
So
smell.
I'm like,
Yeah.
and you think it's show 76. You think I'd get it by
Get
now.
the hang of it by now, right? I
Yeah.
know.
So go ahead.
This is really good though, because like I said, it's very healthy.
Yeah.
It's just got a little bit of olive oil drizzled on it, just to moisten it up. And
Which
then
isn't olive oil the good fats? Like
it's good
something.
fat. That's what they say. I don't know.
So it's
And that-
cooked. It's cooked perfectly.
It is cooked perfectly. That's the thing. Sometimes you can overdo asparagus very, very easily, and then it becomes like, it almost like loses the inside, and it just becomes a shell, and it's just crunchy. It still tastes good,
Yeah.
but this is cooked perfectly. So like I said, 7 minutes
7 minutes.
initially, and then take it out, put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on, throw it in for 1 more minute, and it cooks perfectly.
Cool. That's really cool. Fran says, Rhonda, you can't try it through the screen. I know.
Yeah.
I would actually try it.
Rhonda,
I'm not
open
an asparagus person.
Open up.
Thanks. I'm not. I would try that. It does look really good. It
Mm.
really does look good. Tom says he puts peanut butter on everything. Well, I don't think. Oh, he puts butter. I thought it said peanut butter. I can't read, Tom. We've all learned that.
I'll
76
try peanut butter
episodes.
too.
Peanut butter. Peanut butter's not bad. Chocolate and peanut butter. Michelle said, yum. It does look amazing. All right. So Ace, we do have to have you back on longer because I do miss you. So we're going to have to, I'm going to invite you back. See what, we'll talk.
All right.
And, but you guys, if you want to follow Ace, and you should, Ace Aceto and Behind the Funny has a podcast that's great with all different comics on Facebook. Ace
And
Gardacito on Instagram. So make sure you check out the podcast Behind the Funny. It's hosted by Ace and his fellow comic Scott Higgins. Behind the Funny .com or
yep, it's if you go to libsyn.com
Libsyn.com.
/ Behind the Funny, or honestly, wherever you get podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spreaker. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Pandora. We're on Amazon Music. Wherever you get podcasts, just type in Behind the Funny, and we every Thursday we release a new episode, and we talk to comics from all throughout the country. It's not. It is an explicit podcast, so we do curse a little bit, depending on
There's some bad words on there, guys,
some bad
and
words.
I know.
Depending on the guest. It really depends on the guest. When Rhonda was on, we behaved ourselves for the most part. Poor thing froze, but we have to have you back on, because now we're not in my garage anymore in the middle of the winter, where you don't have to freeze. We actually do it.
They invited me on, you guys. They invited me on their podcast. And so, I pull up to Ace's house, beautiful house, right? But they don't let you in the house. They don't let you in it. They're like, no, here, we're going to just record in the garage. And it was in winter.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how I got to be on, because nobody else would do it, I guess. I don't know. And they like, here, want some pizza? And the pizza I think was frozen, but it wasn't supposed to be frozen. I don't know.
It turned in, instead of going from DiGiorno to hot pizza, it went from hot pizza to DiGiorno.
Yeah, exactly. Well, next time I come over, I need to get into the house.
We're in a cozy studio now,
Okay.
down in the finished basement. There's heat. It's beautiful now. So.
Right, I've heard it's the Acement, right?
Yes, the Acement. We do it live from the Acement. And we're going to be doing something similar to this, where we're going to do it on StreamYard, but over on a platform called Twitch. So
very cool.
Get together soon and talk a little bit of StreamYard, so I can learn how to do it.
You got it. Yeah, we'll definitely connect. Within the next day or two, whatever.
Right.
If you're not flying all over the world, whatever.
I'm grounded now.
All right, Ace.
Thanks,
thank you
Rhonda.
so much for being here.
Bye, everyone. Thank
Love
you.
it. All right, we'll talk soon. Bye-bye. All right, you guys. Now it's time to bring back my guests that have they might look a little different to you. Please welcome to Talk is Cheap for the very first time. It's Ozzy Osbourne, everybody.
Hey! Hey, how you doing?
I have no idea what you said, but that's okay. Hi, Ozzy. Thanks for being here on Talk is Cheap. And you're going to be playing today with, here's your partner, Bertha. Hey, Bertha.
Hello. Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited to be on live TV. Oh, this is fabulous.
you look.
Is that Laverne from Laverne and Shirley?
No, my name's Bertha Steinstone.
Bertha what?
Bertha the Boca Biker. My husband Harry and I, we have a Harley, and we have
Holly.
friends down in Boca, and we go riding. Yeah, it's been tough during the pandemic because we couldn't go anywhere for a while. But thank God we live in a cul-de-sac, so we just went around and around on the motorcycle. At least we got to practice.
That's perfect.
But Harry's practicing the drums right now. So
good.
How do you ride? How do you ride on a holly? Isn't that a Christmas decoration?
What?
It's a Christmas decoration. Holly.
No,
isn't it?
Harley's a motorcycle.
What?
Where you been?
All right, guys. You know what? I know this is amazing. But we have a game to play, and because we have a section on Talk is Cheap called You've Got Game, and today's game is Sugar, do 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 do, because for Valentine's Day. That's right. And,
Excuse
we
me,
also-
I just got the joke, the Holly joke. Say, okay, I got to see.
Bertha, it's all right if you're a little slow on the uptake. Let me tell you what you guys will be playing for. You will be playing for the very coveted Rhonda Corey Comedy Hand Sanitizer. 100% clean, 100% clean hands. That's right. This is valued at $5,500. All right. And, everybody needs the sanitizer. Let us welcome the official scorekeeper of Talk is Cheap, everybody. Here they are. Okay. I'm not good at keeping score, but the mask. No, scorekeeper. The mask. These are the masks right here. You can get a mask for $15. That is free shipping.
How much?
For $25. Aren't these fabulous, Ozzy? Do you love it?
You would ship it all the way to England.
Yes. Anywhere for free.
And so, really, can you put a bat on that?
Well, we'll see what we can do. We're not miracles.
Is it
All
kosher?
right, Ozzy and Bertha. So what?
Yeah.
I hope you know your candy, because that's what we're going to be playing. We are going to put up a photo of candy, and you are going to need to identify the candy. All right. And our lovely scorekeeper, who is right here, is going to be keeping score for me because I'm terrible at it. All right. Yes, Tom, that is a biker chick. All right. Are you ready? So we talked about how to type in your answers. So you're going to type in your answers. And all right, Alex, our co-producer, who will never be seen on camera because it's in his contract, is going to put up the first picture. Okay, ready?
It's a smiley face.
All right, so you are going to have to identify that candy. Please type in your answers, Ozzy and Bertha. Type in your answers as best you can. All right. You type it in and you make sure you hit save. And how are we doing there, Oz?
I can't bloody see the screen. It's stupid. I don't got save. I got remove, edit.
Yeah, you're going to click edit, and then you're going to edit, and then you're going to hit save.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Why don't we have buzzers? It'd be easier.
This is a low budget show. Very low budget.
I don't know. It's just ridiculous. I don't know how to type this stuff in.
Well, just try. Because we won't have that much longer for the rest of the show, Ozzy.
Oh, edit.
And we have a lot of different candy for you to identify. So do your best.
All right, I think I did it.
I don't know that you did.
Come on, this is ridiculous.
I don't think you did.
Edit name, right?
Edit name. Type in your answer.
Type
and
in
then
my
hit
answer.
Save.
And then hit save.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid.
I know, Oz.
All right. Did you get it?
I believe so. Okay. All right, ready? Gumdrops or jujubes. Okay, you can only have one. And I have no idea. What is that supposed to say, Ozzy? Ozzy, what is
Gumdrop.
Oh, okay.
Gumdrop.
Okay, that's gumdrops. Okay. Well, I guess it is 1-1. Okay, that's perfect. Let's see who else has it. Steve has it. Gumdrops. Yes, actually, it's really dots, actually, is the correct answer. But it's really dots. It's not jujubes are small.
It's kind of between.
I guess it does look like gumdrops. So I guess, obviously the scorekeeper is being very generous. It is dots, but whatever. Pauline thinks it's jujubes. I know, I love jujubes, but they're very tiny and they're more gummy. Yes, Karen, it is dots. Michelle, dots. Yes.
There's no bloody dots on the screen. They're all drunk.
All right, let's bring up our next picture. Oh, yes.
I don't understand this. It's just so stupid.
All right, type your answer in, Ozzy. You are a delight.
Oh, I'll see if I can do this right.
All right. Now, I will tell you a little secret about these. These are one of my favorites, and I think
Reese's.
okay. And also, how you guys doing? Typing in your answers.
I think I got it. It's,
I think we're gonna go to. I think we're gonna go to.
Oh, now I remember.
Okay. All right. And all right. Ready? Really? What does that say? Really
Stale
stale
M&Ms.
M&Ms. Okay. And Junior Mints. Junior Mints is the correct answer. I have no beginning, middle. What did the scorekeeper? That's fabulous. Yum, a donut. Okay, you guys are just, I think everybody's taking some quiet moments today. They are Junior Mints. I'm going to give you a little secret. The best way to eat this candy is frozen. If you have them frozen, you will never eat them another way again. Stick them in the freezer and then wait until they're frozen. Then I'm telling you, it will change your life. You're welcome.
I'm not coming all the way out to Minnesota or Chicago to eat this stupid candy. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not doing it. It's ridiculous.
Let's see who has it. Yes, Fran, Junior Mints, Steve, Junior Mints, Michelle, Junior Mints. The candy is mints, but they're junior ones. Paulina, you are correct, Paulina. Milk Duds, come on, girl. You know those aren't Milk Duds. York Minis. Well, kind of, but not really. Yes, Dina, they are junior mints. And we have a little Jujubes are flat on top. So there's a little information for your Jujube people. Okay, so what do we have for a score there, scorekeeper? Look at the scorekeeper. Oh my gosh, Bertha, Ozzy, sorry, you didn't get that one.
Yes, I did. I typed it in.
I'm sorry. It's not the right answer. The scorekeeper said so. Look, oh, that.
Well, Elmo said I got it right.
Not Elmo. All right, we are gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna ask you. We're gonna start with you, Ozzy.
Okay.
All right, Alex. What's this picture? Oh, Ozzy. Do you know what those are?
That's Mike and Ike's Red Hots.
That is actually kind of incorrect. And
Hey,
do you know what those are? Do you know what those are, Bertha?
They look like amphetamines, but no. Was there red, good, and plenty? I don't know.
I'm so sorry. You're both so wrong. They are not. Let's see. They're not Red Hots, but they are. That's right. They're hot tamales. Oh. Hot tamales. My audience knows. Steve knows. I think that's what you wanted to spell, Fran. So we won't take off. I know you wanted hot tamales. Paulina has it. June, you got it, girl. Red jelly beans. No, Tom, those are not red. That's right. They're hot tamales. They're hot tamales. And those are also one of my favorites. So you both did not score. That's really sad. All right. We're going to go for one more. Come on, Alex. Let's put up another one. And Bertha, do you know what? Oh my gosh, these are amazing.
Those
do you know
look like, yeah, they look like Rolos.
They are Rolos. You are correct. And here's a little secret. I know I love my candy, you guys. Here's a little secret for you. If you've never tried this, Ozzy, I don't know, maybe have somebody else do it for you because I don't trust you around like a hot oven. But what you do is you take one of those little pretzels, you know, the little ones. They kind of have like they almost look like grooves in them or whatever. And you take those, like they almost look like, you look gorgeous, Bertha, like a little screen, and you take the Rolo and you put it on the top and you put it in the oven just for a few seconds so it melts. And then you squish, like you can squish like a walnut. You can squish an M&M, whatever you want. They're amazing. You're
What
welcome.
about
know,
asparagus
I can
tips
do that.
from an
I can
air
do that in
fryer?
Or asparagus, if that's
I
how
could do
you.
that in my car in Florida.
You probably could. You probably
don't-
could. That's how I roll, low.
I don't buy chocolate. I don't buy chocolate in the supermarket because you take by the time you get home, you've got hot chocolate. You know what I'm saying? So the
I hear you.
just milk right in my car. I'll get a pretzel. I'll put it on top, and voila, we've got
There
it.
you go. That's
A Rhonda
perfect.
pretzel.
There you go. You're welcome for that. Dina, you got it correct. Rolos, Fran.
Roll
Rolos, that's Rolo. Rolos. Everybody, my whole audience knows this is a Rolo. That's right. Pauline, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, Dina does that. Yes, it's amazing. Let's see. Trying to beat my mom in typing. I failed. Can't spell that fast. That's all right. That's all right. You're okay there. All right. Are you ready for the next one? Ozzy, you're up.
Hot tamale.
Yeah. You're good luck. Okay, the next one is. Do you know what those are, Oz?
It's either uppers or it's Starburst candy.
Starburst is the correct answer. You just scored a point. Ozzy, I'm so proud of you right now. My goodness. I'm starting to talk like Bertha. Ozzy.
I knew you had it in you.
I would say, yeah, I do. I definitely do. Let's see how my audience is doing. Fran, yes, it's a Starburst. Dina, Starburst. Steve, Starburst. Paulina, you guys are crushing it. It is a Starburst. Do you guys like those? You know, if you think about it, they can get a little greasy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of, I do like them though.
But
The
if you
red
put
ones.
it on a pretzel, it's amazing.
If you put it on a pretzel and you melt it, it's still
Right.
not good.
It's amazing.
With the Rolo. With the Rolo.
And some holly.
Yes.
It's really
I don't
good.
like sour candy. To me, it's not candy. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? To me, it's like spoiled chicken, sour candy. I just can't eat that stuff.
Did you see that the scorekeeper actually has a pretzel? Come back here, scorekeeper, with that. The scorekeeper has a pretzel with a Rolo on it. I just saw that. Look at that. That's the kind of pretzel I was talking about, but I think you have to unwrap it first. But whatever. You know, but that's exactly the pretzel. Oh my gosh. That's the pretzel I was talking about. It's
That's a
unbelievable.
waffle.
Okay. It's bad for your
it in the air fryer.
dental work. It's true.
Put it in the
Bad
air
they are.
fryer with the other stuff. Yeah.
Michelle Krajewski, Starburst. That's right, Steve. Do not freeze them. Do not freeze them. Wait, what's the riddle? It has thousands of ears but cannot hear. What is it?
A corn maze.
A cornfield. Very good. I guess, I don't know. The scorekeeper has their own.
Nazi. I do talk good. I do
Their own
talk
game
good
going on.
every day, you know.
What's the answer?
Oh my gosh, it was a cornfield, but I don't know. We've got several games going on. This is just so fun.
Hey, look, it's a Nemo. Hello, Nemo. This is great. He ate the pretzel and the chocolate Rolo with the hot tamales. It's awesome.
Okay, so all right, we're gonna do one more because just at least one more. Don't we all need at least? Oh, no. Ozzy, it's probably not what you think. It's Bertha's turn too. Bertha, do you know what this is?
That's Lickamade or Pixie Sticks.
It is a pixie stick. It is.
You know what, Ozzy? It's perfect.
I know.
Oh, I know.
Ozzy.
Family show.
It's a family show, Ozzy.
That's that stupid sand that they sell in the hobby stores where they
Kinetic,
It does resemble that.
build things. And
kinetic
right.
sand.
Yeah, that's it. Phonetic sand.
Kinetic.
Yeah, it does look like that.
My granddaughter has some. It's fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous. You can't eat it though. You can't. You don't
want
want
to bet?
Please don't eat it.
It'll
All right,
gum
Fran,
it inside, guys.
pixie sticks. Yes, Michelle Krajewski, pixie sticks. And
Yay, Miss
pixie
Val.
sticks from Dina.
Yeah.
I mean, my audience is crushing. Paulina, not the pixie sticks, it's already crushed. Paulina says pixie sticks, and Dina's laughing at you, Ozzy. And Fran says you have to do more. Everyone is having fun. All right. I will. All right. I'll do another one.
Can I just tell them my secret?
Sure.
I'm diabetic. I'm diabetic, so I can't really eat this stuff anymore.
It doesn't matter what religion you are. Go get this show. Don't worry about that. It's just all right, you know.
I'm dying for some. Now that I've seen it, I'm just dying. I just want some, but I can't.
Well, you can't get it
My
because
doctor
people ate all this
very
stuff.
Buy a mask today. Yes. How much? No, they're not $129.99. I don't know. My scorekeeper's trying to make a serious profit. That's for sure. All right. This is just so chaotic. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, come on. We'll do one more. Fran asked for one more. Oh, you guys.
Oh,
Bertha, do you know what that is, Bertha?
Bertha. I think it's Ozzy's turn.
Is it Ozzy's turn?
Yeah, it's much. What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I told you. That's why I don't keep score. I'm terrible at this.
I try to be fair. Fair. Let him go.
Those are Twizzlers, right? Twizzler, strawberry, and inside when you bite, there's little tiny hot tamales.
They're not Twizzlers.
It's not Twizzler.
No. You're in the same category. Do you know what that is, Bertha?
It's the inside of Ozzy's intestines.
It could be. All right, there is one person that has the correct answer that even my audience thought it was Twizzler.
String licorice?
No,
it is licorice. It is red licorice, but it is a very red licorice. Who's got it here? Fran, I'm sorry, no, it is
Twizzlers. Who's right?
It is Michelle Van Dusen. Yes, red vines. It's red vines. Very different. Red vines are very different than Twizzlers. That's right, Karen Robinson.
Oh, that stinks. I don't drink wine. So
they didn't sell that in Queens. They didn't sell that in Queens growing up. We had Twizzlers and we had string licorice.
I remember the penny like the penny. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Nope. But everybody else, yes, it's licorice. Paulina said it is licorice. Yes, and spelled it correctly, actually.
Right.
And Paulina, I'm going to have to go back and read your comment. I didn't get to read that all because, all right, you guys, I don't want to end this show. Who won official scorekeeper?
The scorekeeper.
Bertha, you are the winner of the Rhonda Corey Comedy Hand Sanitizer. 100% clean comedy, 100% clean hands. It's valued at $5,500.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it insured when you ship it? I mean, seriously.
Yes. Oh, look at the pretzel.
Look at Elmo's got a waffle in his mouth.
Do I have to sign for it? Do I have to sign?
Oh my gosh. You guys have been so much fun. You really have. Bob J, if you want to follow Bob J, it's very easy to do. All you have to do, he's Bob J on Facebook. And I hope he's accepting friend requests. I don't know. Are you, Ozzy, do you know if he is?
Is he what? He doesn't, I don't like to be followed.
Ozzy, not you, Bob J.
Yes, he says he takes friend requests.
Okay, he does. Okay. And if you want to follow Susan Sussman, she's Susan Sussman Comedy on Facebook and YouTube. Susan Sussman Comedy on Instagram. So that's how you can follow Susan. I want to give it up for my amazing official scorekeeper. Just you never know what's going to happen over there ever. And so I have to give it up. Woohoo! You were awesome. You guys were amazing. We've got to see who's going to be on next Tuesday's show. Next Tuesday. Alex, who do we have? All right, you guys, this is going to be so fun. I have 2 guest co-hosts, radio personalities, Rick Probst and Dan Ratcliffe are going to be here, you guys, as my co-host. How fun is that? And my special guest is Donnie Stopa. He's going to come with a really fun song. So make sure you tune in for that next Tuesday, the 16th of February, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Rhonda Corey Comedy on Facebook. Make sure... I don't know who's advertising Toyota. I don't know. They are not an official sponsor. Anyway, make sure you definitely tune in. We are on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. We are also live on my Facebook page. And you guys, we are on Creative Motion Network on Roku. So if you want to come and pop in and see the show on Roku, Creative Motion Network, check that out. It's so fun. And if you guys haven't liked my page yet, that is pretty sad. Please like the Rhonda Corey Comedy page. You can also check out my website. It is RhondaCoreyComedy.com. That is how you can check out my website. There's a few clips up there. You can also, guys, like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram. And and my YouTube channel as well has all the that fish has all the old talk is cheap. You guys, it's been so fun. Ozzy, amazing. Bertha, loved having you. Can stick around, hang out in the green room for a couple of minutes after the show if you want. So thank you, guys. Thank you, my audience. Fran, Dina, Paulina, Dina. Like, I love this. Michelle, Karen, Michelle. There's I love it. Steve, Tom, everybody who's watching, even everybody who didn't speak up tonight. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Episode 76 is out.
I will hold, I will hold, I will hold. Ain't no man, ain't no woman, ain't no thing, no, there ain't nothing gonna bring me down. Yeah. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.